little short.
Well, this is...
all open. Ooh, get that air in there.
This is Lily. I met Lily as she was traveling through Texas, and this is where Lily lives. And this is behind Lily's mode of transportation. Now, you are from Northern California.
Got the underwear and socks hanging
Oh,
out
you do, drying.
Oh, dried all day. Yeah, I'm from Northern California.
And you've rode from Northern California here to Texas.
Yeah, except I got a ride. Oh yeah, I got a ride through through Arizona and New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been in Texas for, I can't even decide, forever. Forever.
Forever. How are you liking it?
Oh, it's quite something. It's quite something. I'm starting to get used to it, and I've always enjoyed it, but I'm starting to get used to it. And I told my brother, "Oh man, maybe I should go before I enjoy it too much and want to stay." Yeah.
So, how many miles a day do you ride?
Anywhere between 5 and 75.
So, whatever you decide.
Yeah. Sometimes it's more or less, and yeah.
Cool. Now, what about the weather changing? How do you adapt from the heat to the cold? And the storms? You have...
Oh, the storms, yeah. I have rain gear, which doesn't work. I was soaking wet yesterday in the storm, just with the wind. I try to do layers as much as possible. When I arrive to a place, I take off my wet clothes and I'll put on my dry clothes. Yesterday I arrived, I didn't have anything dry. Well, I had these pants, but it was bad. And I threw it all out on the grass here, and the whole world to see. Like this, like my little socks and underwear over there with the tarp. Yeah, it worked out though. Yeah, you just layer up. Feels pretty good.
Wow. Okay, question I've got is, you're riding and you're on a highway, it's busy, and all of a sudden you have to go to the bathroom. What do you do?
And here there's no trees. There are trees, but there's nowhere to go into the bushes or anything. I just pop squat. At first I was worried sick, what happens if someone stops? What happens if someone sees me? And my buddy said, Lily, it's 10 seconds. You just go to the bathroom. Just go. Now what I gotta pee on my shoes is the worst, but
don't be in the wind, huh?
Yeah. I measure where the wind's going. Okay. Hopefully have it go back against me. Yeah. I just go. I try to look for a garbage can or something I can go around the backside of. But I think drivers, they're so focused on the road sometimes that they're not looking around. But I do wear the brightest orange vest, so they should be able to see me.
Now, have you had any close calls out there on the road thinking, oh my gosh?
With cars or people?
Yeah, cars or people or...
I think that yesterday I was very afraid. Yesterday there was that high tower bridge, is it called? That darn bridge, everything's flat, as flat can be, and then there's this huge bridge that goes out into the sky, and I could see it with the black clouds coming, and it was a storm, and I probably should have just hung out on the other side of the bridge, but I'm in the middle of a highway, there's nothing around, so let's do this, ride through it, and I get to the top of this bridge, and the wall's only 2 feet or so, it's just only that high, and then the drop, because it's the highest bridge in the world, and I go to the top, and it just starts coming down on me, and for some reason the wind has been going north all day, but the wind is coming from the north this time and just pushing me towards the wall, and I'm going down as fast as I can, and the wind and the rain, it's I swear I thought it was hail. I forgot. I was like, there can't be hail right now, I'm gonna die. And there's cars rushing by, and they think it's so fun, they honk. I don't know how to wave, and just be like, fuck yeah! And the rain is coming down, it's so scary, and then the wall's right there, and I'm just like, just hold on, you got this, you're just going downhill, and then picking up speed, and then you see the sign, watch out for debris, and you're like, ah, ah. Yesterday was pretty scary. I was fine, everything was fine, but didn't feel fine at the time, so freaking scary.
So now you're too young to be retired. So we're not going to say your age. You're just not 30 and you're not 50. You're somewhere in between. What do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher at a college, so I work semester to semester, and it's a part-time. So I just took the semester off, and I had some money saved, and thought I'd just get on my bike.
So you are a college professor.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your degree?
Oh, I teach ESL, English as a second language, or English to speakers of other languages, and Spanish.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Now, are you going to continue this bike journey?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, well, I mean, after today, yeah, I want to go somewhere. Maybe I'll stay another day here. This is County Park, 3 days, free. I still can't get over it. I got nice company. But yeah, I eventually, my plan, so I make a destination. Like before, my destination was San Antonio, and I got there, woo, and then it was Corpus Christi, woo, and then now it's New Orleans, and that's like 337 or something miles from there. So if I make it to New Orleans, I'll be woo happy again. And then after that, maybe Florida. You know, the gentleman there was like, "Whoa, what about the Keys? You could ride on the Keys, go down to Florida." And I thought, maybe I'll do that. I got until May 15th, and I got to be back for a wedding. So I was just
And
gonna
then
keep
what will
riding
you
there.
do? Fly home?
Good question. I'll either take the train or fly. Yeah, I could fly with the bike. Or if I meet someone, I might leave the bike and everything there and then come back to it. Because I like this. I've gotten used to it pretty well. And, you know.
Now, how many change of clothes do you carry?
Oh, I have these are like my pajama pants kind of, and then I got two other pants, these stretchy pants. I don't have any bike clothes. I don't know why. I just never comfortable with it. And then I use these shirts. These are my most favorite shirts in the world. They're I gotta get it out. I gotta show it. It's so wonderful. These shirts, it's got the snap buttons. The sleeves are long, so they go right there. The collar covers my neck. And it's lightweight. It's so perfect. And then the buttons, I put tons of shit in the buttons, man, and just snap it shut. It's like happiness, these shirts. I recommend them to everybody. Anywhere I go.
And everybody's spending a fortune on biking clothes.
Yeah, it's a regular.
So you could go to any resale shop and pick up some cool clothes.
Walmart, and yeah, good to go. That's it. This is my favorite to ride in. Keeps totally.
You also, how do you cook? Eat?
Oh, I got a bag of food. It's a lot of just trash food, though. I should probably be more careful about what I eat. But yeah, I use a jet boil, and I just boil water. I'll have ramen, or I'll eat out. Sometimes I got to the city yesterday, got here, and just ate as soon as I could. I was hungry.
And I'm going to fix you pancakes.
Ooh, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Now, have you had any fears? You said you take rides or people offer you places to sleep, showers.
Yeah.
Any problem with people?
No problems at all. I gotta knock on wood. No issues. No. It's been really pleasant. It's been just an amazing journey and adventure. People genuinely are good to me, and they just want to help, man. And sometimes when they leave and they can't help me, some people have felt like they're abandoning me. They're like, I'm so sorry to leave you. I'm like, you go. It's all right.
So it kind of restored your faith in mankind.
Yeah. Well, I've always had a positive outlook on humankind, but I think it's restored the idea that we have more similarities than differences. Like, with all this political parties and the stress and all of the tribalism that's going on in America, at the end of the day, we're all very similar, and we really just want to have a good time, and get along. And people are genuinely curious about what I'm doing. I'm still curious about what I'm doing. And so it's been exciting to really be able to relate and talk to. I know people want to share their stories, and that's cool too. To be able to hear what people have to say, I love it.
That is awesome.
It's good. It's a good topic piece. I guess when I'm not riding my bike, I don't know what the hell I want to talk about afterwards. I'll be like,
you need to write a book about your journey.
yeah, maybe. There's other people that ride.
What's your family and friends say about this lifestyle of yours?
My boss lady, she was like, you never cease to amaze me, Lily. You always got something going on. I don't know. I think I called my mom's friend the other day, and she doesn't seem worried about you. Are you okay? Because your mom doesn't really worry about you. I was like, that's good. I don't need to worry. My mom used to say, no news is good news, but I still call her.
Yeah, and how do you charge your phone?
Oh, good idea. Oh, shit, I should charge it. I should charge it. I got a solar.
Okay.
You out of here?
Just go into the laundromat.
I'm all worried.
Charging your phone is a problem.
No, I haven't had a problem yet. I haven't had it because I got a solar bank.
Okay.
Charger. And one of my nervous friends was like, I'm gonna get you a solar charger, and it's worked out. I leave it in the sun. I put it in the sun, and I haven't had any problems keeping everything charged. And usually I can find electricity somewhere if I'm careful enough. And you know what? I use Google Maps, and that's it. Like there's no TikTok, or I don't use any other apps. So
you don't drain your battery.
I don't drain my battery.
What about Facebook? Not even Facebook, or?
Once in a while, I'll say, hey, I'm in, where was I yesterday? Gilchrist.
So it's like, now have you ever just thought, I'm tired of doing this. I'm just flying back home. I'm done.
Never to that extent. Never like, I'm totally done. But I'm like, there's been moments where I'm like, I'm tired. I'm tired, hot, I'm this, I'm that. But I was thinking about it. I was literally thinking about this yesterday. And I was like, by the moment, by minutes, it changes. So 1 minute I'll be like, this, man, I gotta stop. Next thing I know, a nice breeze will come, a downhill, and I'll just be like, woohoo! Oh, I'm loving this! Like literally, some flip-flop bipolar. Like I don't even know. I went from so mad at everything to like, woohoo! Right? And so, it changes. It changes like everything. And it changes so quickly. Yeah, sometimes I'm just miserable, and other times I'm like, this is part of it. It's part of it.
What's been your favorite area or memory that so far?
It's really hard to say because it just keeps getting better. Like it gets, sometimes it's, I think when I was traveling down California, I had cousins all along the coast. I had 3 cousins, 4, and I was able to visit them. And that was just made me very happy to spend like 2 days with them or a night. And they were very happy to have me. And so I think that was probably my favorite because I just enjoy family so much.
How many flat tires have you had on your trip?
Oh, probably like 15 or 20 or more.
Ugh. How
Yeah.
expensive are those bike tires?
I don't know, anywhere from 25 or $40. I always get them with a bunch of tubes, so I never really pay attention to the price. Maybe 40 or 50. Maybe I should be like, I want the $80 ones. Maybe that would help me. Maybe it'd be a little bit cheaper. I don't know. But
How often do you have to oil your chains?
I don't have to do it very often, but when I go to the beach, I try to do it every day. Every day, clean my bike as much as possible. Yeah, because it gets pretty destroyed out there. It's gross.
Now you're letting the air out?
Yeah, it's low. I didn't go completely flat. I think it just has a little tiny hole in it, and that's why I got the bucket of water to see where the hole is. Take my time. Search the tube really well. Oh, found it. It's like Christmas when I find it.
It was so much fun getting to know Lily, hearing her story. She is so hilarious. But she's packing up after a night of camping with us and ready to move on. I wish her all the best of luck and safety out on the road. But wait! 2 days later, look who was on the same ferry. So again, we camped at the beach together and just spent some time talking. So if you see this crazy, funny lady out on the road, wave. She has totally enriched my life. She will yours too. Travel free, travel safe, stay fantastic.